Listen, my friends, there is something very powerful about a child of God that is willing to lay down their life for Jesus' sake. The world has never had an answer for the believer that is willing to lay it down. The world can't defeat that. The world can't overcome that. But I think that we make the mistake of thinking of stories like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego are just about some special set of super Christians. Like, man, they really had it together, and so that's why they were able to do that kind of thing. That's why they were able to have that kind of faith. But actually, that type of faith should be what we would call the normal Christian life. I want you to listen to the words of Jesus in Luke 17:33. Just listen real quick. This is Jesus speaking. He says, "Whoever seeks to save his life will lose it. And whoever loses his life will preserve it." So I had to ask the question of myself this week, how much of my life do I spend trying to preserve my life, trying to keep my life, when Jesus has told me that's the wrong way to go about it? Revelation 12:11, which we'll get to much later. Someone joked today saying that this sermon series should end around Thanksgiving of 2022. We'll see. That may be ambitious, even that. I don't know. But Revelation 12:11 says, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, by the word of their testimony." And here's the third thing that we often forget. "And they did not love their lives unto death." So why are we not supposed to hold tightly to the things of the world? Why are we to worship God even to the point where it could cost us our life? Why should that be a normal expectation for the believer? Well, Jesus, to me, is the answer to that in at least two ways. First, Jesus came and did what? He came and laid down his life. And then he rose again from the grave and he looked at us and he said, "Look, what I've done, you're to do. As I've given my life, so should you." But the second reason that we should be prepared for this is that not only did Jesus die, but he rose again from the grave. So for the believer, listen, death is nothing to fear. Death is not the end. Jesus is our end. Jesus is our life. So even if we lay down our life in this world, all that means is that I get to finally see Jesus face to face.